How's it going? Got any spare
And
mango?
we are live on YouTube. There we go.
My shoulders are unnaturally ticklish.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying really quick.
What, Garrett?
No. I have the sound. I didn't have the sound muted on my YouTube, so it was playing through my headphones right after everything else was going on. It was like a 10 to 15 second delay.
Ashlyn, are you there? I'll just tell everybody else. Garrett's impression reminded me of Ashlyn's Joker impression, where she just goes, "Have you ever been to a hospital?" And I love it because she's never seen The Dark Knight, so she just knows that scene where he's walking away from the hospital, and that's why she thinks he says that.
Have you ever been to a hospital?
Heath Ledger's Oscar-winning line. Have you ever been to a hospital?
That's all I knew. That's all I knew to say. I can't believe that we spent probably a good 2 hours on the train that one time, Ben, just saying that over and over again.
Have you still not seen the movie?
Nope. I've seen the Joker.
Well, oh yeah. That's a different guy, but pretty good.
I still don't think it helped me understand anything about the story.
No, it probably wouldn't.
Or how to do a good impression of him.
I don't even know how to do a good impression of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Mm-mm.
Just think
maybe like, have you ever been on a late night show?
You get what you fucking deserve. Or whatever the fucking line is.
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
What did you say?
Muted. I was muted. Have you ever not been able to take a joke that a late night show host told to you and then shot him? That's pretty good.
Shot him in the...
Spoilers for Joker.
Yeah, hey guys, if you haven't seen the Joker and you're planning on it, you might want to click off.
Yeah.
This whole show is going to be Joker themed.
Yeah.
Specifically Joker spoilers.
Yeah.
Plot critical points only.
Have you ever shot Robert Downey? Oh, not Robert Downey Jr.
No.
Jay Leno.
Have you ever shot Robert De Niro in the face?
I have a question.
Not recently.
Allegedly.
Was he supposed to be Jay Leno?
Like something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably more like a Johnny Carson, right? Because it
Yeah.
would have been in the 70s.
Yeah. Who's to say?
Same idea, though.
Yeah. Either way, he shot him in the face. That's the important part of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's plot relevant.
Yeah.
I thought it was like forehead, which I don't know if I consider the forehead part of your face.
Garrett.
What?
The thumbnail for the live stream is just your forehead. That's all it is.
Yeah, not my face.
Yeah, it's not Garrett's face. It's just his forehead.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. This stopped being a Zoom show. It's just our podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all right. Do a live podcast.
I feel like people would watch that.
Only the people who love us.
This is true.
Yeah.
So the same people who watch the
Yeah, precisely those people. Yes, we love them back.
We do. Wow.
Mwah.
Nate, you kissing everyone on the forehead again?
Yeah, you know I am.
Guess that sound.
No idea.
Is that Brett?
Nope.
I'm gonna go with
people who watch the
fork in the garbage disposal,
No.
and then
It
my
was-
voice.
It was absots and then your voice.
Oh.
I love it.
See, I always thought it was OTS because
That makes more sense, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
It just seems wrong to us. That's
fair.
So much.
That's perfect branding, Garrett, and that's why we have to refuse it. We're not in it for the money.
And for that reason, I'm out. Could like OTS sounds like one of those mashup shows where it's like that's so Hannah Montana, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody or whatever.
yeah, like That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
God, what a good crossover.
That was like
What?
the crossover.
Why aren't there more crossovers?
I preferred Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games.
Ooh,
Ooh, the
Classic.
Winter Olympics. Oh yeah.
That's
Not
a
the regular.
controversial take.
The regular ones, no thanks, I'm out.
The very controversial take in the Mario and Sonic communities.
specifically crossovers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guys, I need your opinion.
Okay.
Shoot.
So for the whole show, should I just be spend things?
Yeah.
Spend
people-
things.
Can people see our nicknames on this?
Yeah, that's
They
all they
can,
can see
yeah.
when we talk
Oh,
right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the whole point of like when Garrett and I hosted. My name was just Zach's dad, Gabe. I forgot about that.
Old Zach's dad, Gabe.
Good old my dad. He's probably listening. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Zach's dad.
Hi, Gabe.
Hi.
Probably very uncomfortable right now.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Gabe.
Didn't mean to call you out.
We'll stop talking about you, Gabe.
Uh-huh.
We'll talk about somebody else besides Gabe. Who's somebody who's not Zach's dad?
My mom could be there.
Kaylee's mom is not Zach's dad. What do you think, Zach's dad?
Just need some-
Haha. So, like, what's your guys' opinion on Hot Pockets? Like, are they good?
They were good when I was young, but they've lost their luster.
Hmm.
What's a pizza pocket?
An off-brand hot pocket.
Mm.
Because I'm pretty sure Hot Pocket is the brand, but a pizza pocket is.
Just another brand.
I had flounder for dinner.
Ariel's gonna be so upset.
Where'd you get flounder in Kansas?
Aldi.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was frozen.
It's more reasonable.
Hmm.
So if you could remove one letter from the alphabet forever, which one would it be? And you got to give a reason.
Why?
S.
What?
Because.
Huh.
Nate, why?
Um,
What?
why? Because it can't decide if it's a consonant or a vowel. So because of its existential crisis, and every other letter knows exactly what it is, it should
beg to
just get
differ.
out of there.
Nate, you would just be Nate Kachut.
Cut shot.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
And
Yeah,
I'd just
you
be
right.
Ben Tricky.
Shrek and Trike.
Somebody who's trying to sound like Shrek but is not good at it. Ben Tricky. You'd just be Zachar Perez. I feel like Y is really useful, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this out there. This might be a hot take, but I think X would be okay with not. It doesn't need to be there. There are other letters that do its job.
But then what would we do?
Xenophobic?
Do a Z.
What would we
Yeah.
do?
Exactly.
What would we do? Would we just play say with?
No, we would play SECKS with.
You could
The
just put a
funny
K
thing
at
is,
the
I
end, it
actually
would
knew
sound the
somebody
same.
in high school with the last name Sek. He was a fun dude. I like that guy.
Good old Sec.
Matthew Sek, if you're listening, if you're out there and you're listening to this, I love you.
He's definitely listening.
If
I
this
knew
gets to you.
If this finds a way to you.
I think it's crazy to think about just how big our fan base is, because we have all of Bachelor Nation, we have Swamp People,
Wow,
and we have
swamp.
K-State. I can't believe that all of you guys are listening to this right now. Hi, Bachelor Nation. Hi, Swamp People. Hi, K-Staters.
Want people.
Just wait for the podcast to come out.
Does that not come out yet?
No, it hasn't.
I'm sorry.
I only
Spoilers for this week's episode of the podcast and Joker.
Big warning. Big warning for anyone who's a fan of either.
Probably going to spoil some more things along the way.
Oh, 100%.
But what could you talk about, like, without spoiling things? Like, do you think that people get, like, mad if you talk about the weather before they've checked it?
No, I
You spoiled the weather.
think that generally that's like a helpful thing. To be like, oh, it's gonna rain tonight.
Yeah. Spoilers for the coffee. I made a pot of it in the kitchen.
Spoilers.
Any information is now known as a spoiler. Spoilers. Got a new spoiler for my car.
What?
Am I Atch? Like, just out of curiosity.
So my thing, my mute is Shift Z. So I did Shift Z ACH, and instead of writing in ZACH, it said ACH and muted me.
Dude,
I am beyond offended.
Okay, so first Atch and then Zach.
I'm gonna
and
go
then
twice.
Zachar. Getting rid of Y.
I'm gonna go twice. The first time I'm just gonna stand with my head out of the frame, and then I'm gonna turn it off, and then I'll go in full frame.
Oh, that's funny.
I feel like it's not based on the way you said that.
No.
seeing as we're the only ones who can see the chat and therefore understand what's happening.
It's hard.
Sometimes the jokes are just for us.
Yeah.
I'd argue that most of the time
bits are
that's
just for
true.
you. They're just for us.
90% of the time, the jokes are just for us.
That's so true. Do you have a shareable link for this? I guess I should have asked that earlier.
I've posted it on stuff, so I think you can grab it off our Instagram and Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
KK.
Nice.
My head hurts.
I'm sorry.
Hey, thanks.
Sorry about your head.
That means a lot. Don't worry, guys. I took some ibuprofen. The
Good.
link in our Instagram is the show for last week.
Uh-oh. Wait, did you check the bio or the Instagram story?
I checked the bio.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
There's
change
no
the
link in
bio.
the story.
Yeah, there's no link in the story.
Oh, I thought I did. Okay, I'll change the link in the bio.
You know what I think? We really got to figure out how to do that whole swipe up thing.
I think that you need like a specific amount of followers and be registered
Oh.
as a business in order to do it. Because I tried to do it not too long ago on my regular Instagram, and it was like, yeah, you have to either be registered as a business or have like 10,000 followers.
It's true.
We got a long
Dumb.
way ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm sure
Hey,
we're
guys.
close.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends about this. This show, this account, and we'll get to 10,000 followers by the end of the year. You think so?
Yeah,
Want
2020 is
people.
officially
Yeah, probably.
the end of 2020 is the year of on the spot.
We should just do a whole bunch of those, like click here for instant followers and just do that like 20 times.
Oh, I can make a ton of clickbaity videos.
You too, I'm blinded. Is it still on a TV?
That song is so good.
Oh.
Why did you? Oh, because I was Ben.
Why did you guys
say the
do that?
introduction or so many times?
See, it's funny because for my mute, I have Control Z, so I was trying to type Zach, and then I accidentally clicked Control C, which is post the introduction order 1,000 times. So that's what happened.
Really odd key command shortcut that you have.
It's necessary.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how many times I use it.
Did we just hit the wall? She never had it all.
Husband's a CPA.
Brains went out the door.
Honestly, Bowling for Soup is so awesome. Stop doing that.
Jeez, Ben.
Garrett's doing it
And
too.
Garrett,
but
yeah.
At a much lower frequency. Oh, Garrett, you're making this is all Garrett's fault. He keeps putting it in after I put mine in. I couldn't possibly just stop on my own and let Garrett win. Oh no.
Oh my God.
I tried timing. I guess not.
Does anybody know the introduction order? Or
Oh my God.
Quiet down, please.
oh wow, Joe's going twice.
Joe!
Joe.
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 Yeah.
Going twice in
see
the
it.
order.
Just like Ach.
Still unbelievably offended.
Not exactly at Kansas State University. And from several different locations in Manhattan, Kansas. This is On the Spot.
Woo! Hey guys, welcome to our On the Spot improv show. We are here in Manhattan, Kansas. We're doing shows, and we'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight to watch us. So we're going to go ahead and go through and introduce our spotties really quick. First of all, I'm Nate.
I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Garrett.
I'm Owen.
I'm Ben.
I'm Kaylee.
I'm Atch.
I'm Joe.
And we are going to put on a show for you. So we are going to get started first and foremost with our first game, Choose Your Own Adventure. So the way that this game works is we are going to have a couple of spotties up here, and they're going to start us off with a scene. And then as the scene gets going, people are going to come in and try to tap in as somebody that person is. So for you all, our word of suggestion is Universal Studios. So Universal Studios. And we get every game started at On the Spot with a 3, 2, 1, clap.
I'm boycotting it. I refuse to go on the Hulk ride, and you can't make me.
Dude, we're at this protest together. I'm not going to go on it.
I just felt like the energy you were giving off was like, yeah, like I'm going to do it. But then like I felt just a vibe from you all of a sudden, like maybe we should go on the Hulk ride. And I'm like, no, I refuse to go on the Hulk ride. You know what what
organized this protest and started the whole anti-Hulk ride operation? Me.
It was my idea. Just because you did all the work and put all the money into it doesn't mean it's your protest. I was the one to first go, I don't really like that ride. And then you were like, you know what? I hate it. Let's start a movement.
Tag Ben. I am Mark Ruffalo.
I am a kid who loves the Simpsons ride at Universal Studios.
I'm your teacher who has to deal with you missing 4 days of school for this rally.
I'll talk to my teacher.
Hi. So, Jeremy, we noticed that you weren't in school for the past 4 days, and you said you were at an anti-Hulk rally. Would you mind explaining?
Anti-Hulk the ride. Anti-Hulk the ride. Thank you.
Okay. Well, you will have about three full days of assignments that you have to make up. We're not going to exempt you from those.
How am I supposed to do homework while I'm driving all the way from Manhattan, Kansas to Orlando? Check your math, professor.
Well, you see, this is a choice. You going there is a choice. Being in class is also a choice. You can't.
Wrong. This is a movement, and if you're not on it, you're in our way. And this train is coming right over you, sir. The anti-Hulk train is just zoom right over you.
Anti-Hulk ride train, right?
Yes.
I am the conductor of the anti-Hulk ride train.
I am the Hulk, and I'm coming to question you as to why your students are so mad at me.
I'd like to talk to the Hulk.
Ah!
Thank you for coming in, Mr. Hulk. I know this must be a very difficult time for you, considering the accusations against your ride. Now, calm down. I know you're angry.
Why do they not like me? Mark Ruffalo plays me in the movies.
honestly, from what I can gather, it's something about the seats on your ride that offends people's posterior.
They're made for hook-sized bottoms.
Well, yeah, and that's fine, but you do have to accept criticism on that, and I think you might want to consider changing.
Never.
I am the 2008 Hulk played by Edward Norton.
I am Thor Odinson, the strongest Avenger.
I am Red Hulk.
I want to talk to Red Hulk. Brother.
Brother, why you get red and I don't get one?
Because you are red, you are stupid.
No, green is inferior.
That's not true. Green is the color of grass.
Grass gets stepped on.
And so does red.
Tag Owen. I'm Kermit. It's not easy being green.
I am the leprechaun, and I am offended that you don't like the color green.
I'm Thor.
I want to talk to Kermit.
Listen to me. It's not easy being green. Do you know how hard it is to be in charge of the Muppets?
You have no evidence to back up your claim.
Well, I could cite them.
Great job, guys. Awesome job. All right, so for our next game, we're going to be playing a game called Addicts Anonymous. So can I get my spotties up here for that one? All right, so in this game, what's going to be happening is Ben is a person that is working through the issues of these three wonderful people, and they will have little quirks that they have that Ben is going to have to try to guess. They are obsessed or can't get over something. You know, they're addicted to something. So, Ben, could you please mute all of your sound and make sure that we cannot hear you, that you cannot hear us? Can you hear us? Perfect. All right. So what I have for you all. So for Zach is afraid of the beep that the computer makes as it turns on. He's afraid of the beep that the computer makes when it turns on. For Owen is absolutely obsessed with NSYNC. Everything NSYNC, their music, the band members, everything. And for Ashlyn thinks that she is Sting the wrestler. Ashlyn thinks that she is the wrestler Sting. All right, so let's go ahead and clap Ben back in here. All right, and then we are going to get this game started with a 3, 2, 1, clap.
Hello, I'm glad you're all back for group therapy. My name is Dr. Sven Things, and today we'll be talking about your psychosis. First, let's start with Ak. How are you doing this week?
I'm doing good. I haven't gone near the computer in 42 days. I'm sorry if you've sent me emails.
No, that's okay. Don't use computer if you don't feel comfortable yet.
Okay.
You can work through that. Any updates in terms of your progress? Any successes this week, Ak?
I heard the sound through my neighbor's wall from their computer, and I didn't urinate.
Very good. Very good, Ak. First step is not urinating. Second is not shitting self. Okay, Owen, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing okay. I had a real regression. I got frosted tips. I know it was a bad decision, but I just couldn't help myself. I just had to say bye to my old hair. I couldn't live with it anymore.
I completely understand. Obviously, getting frosted tips is unacceptable, but we all make regressions. Is there any progresses that you made this week?
Well, I listened to the Backstreet Boys once. Didn't really do it for me, but you know, I'm trying. So
We all need to try new things sometimes. Ashlyn, how are you this week?
I'm doing pretty good.
Be honest. What have you done that has been naughty?
I mean, I can't stop wrestling people. And I know we talked about, I know we said some people don't like physical touch, but I just can't stop. It's who I am.
Have you been wrestling just anyone you see or anyone in particular?
Well, typically just people who wander into my ring, you know.
I see. You feel challenged. You express yourself through the fighting. That is something we will work on this week. Yeah?
Yeah, and it's not so much that I feel challenged, it's just who I am.
Oh, I see. It's who you are. I need to figure out exactly who you are. We will get to that.
Yeah, mine's not so much a quirk or anything.
It's good to know. Very good.
She's just yeah.
How do you feel about the idea of being challenged in the ring? Does that bring anything out for you?
No, the only thing that's challenging for me is I'm still scared of the computer and I don't want to have to turn it on.
Is it specifically the sonic value of the computer, or is it if I just put a computer on the screen for you to see but it made no noise, would that scare you?
That would be okay. I can attempt to do it right now if you want me to.
God damn it, let's try it.
All right, hang on. Oh fuck!
Oh Jesus, that was frightening. I understand. Oh, you are afraid of the Windows opening music?
Essentially, yes.
That just the sound of a computer starting up is what makes it. Yes. May I suggest exposure therapy? Go to an internet cafe and get all your friends and have them turn the computers on and off rapid fire for 3 hours. And if you feel better, that would be good.
I still haven't gotten over the whole shitting myself when it happens.
Well, bring diapers. Owen, how does that make you feel? How do you feel for Ark?
It really makes me miss all my playlists on my computer.
I see.
Yeah, I haven't listened to any other music in like so long, and I just feel like my life is not complete without them.
I completely understand. It's important that you take yourself out of the in sync obsession and get yourself in sync with the important people in your life. That is what you need. Ashlyn, how are you with your friends? Do you have any friends that I know of?
I don't have friends that I know of.
That is fair. Are you currently... Sorry, go ahead, Ark.
I was just going to say, I think maybe the reason she might not is because of all that really weird face paint that she wears. It's like white and black and very distinct.
Yeah, I do wear a lot of that. You might think that I am a singer who sings this song that goes like, every breath you take, but that's not who I am.
Oh!
But, we share the same name. It rhymes with being.
You're Sting?
Yeah, but like one of them. There are two.
Yeah, you are Sting the wrestler.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm here. I don't need to be here.
Well, I feel like you have issues, deep-seated aggression issues that we can get to, but maybe we'd work on that next week. Thank you all for coming in. I'm so glad to see that you've been progressing.
And scene! Woo! Great job, guys. Great job, everybody. Ben, awesome job getting everybody. That was awesome. All right, so our next game is going to be a game we call Chicago Shakes. So can we get our spotties up here for that? So for Chicago Shakes, in this game, what's going to happen is that two people are going to be talking with each other in a Shakespearean language. Little do you all know, we are all specially trained to speak only in Shakespeare. So everybody will be talking, the two people will be talking in Shakespeare, and then the other two people will be translating into normal English so that everybody can understand. So Our word of suggestion for this scene is a yogurt stand. A yogurt stand. All right, so we get every game here started with a 3, 2, 1, clap.
Couldst thou perchance encounter a supple product for me to consume?
Hey, what you got for me to eat here?
I balk at the suggestion that you could ever consider me to be a wench in this establishment.
Ew, I don't work here.
My sincerest apologies. May the moon set upon my sorrows at this mistake. Dost thou know who is perhaps a wench at this establishment?
Oh my God, that's totally on me. I'm so sorry. You seemed like you knew your way around here, so I assumed that you worked here. Is there any way that you know someone who does work here that could maybe help me out with the yogurt?
I do know a wench. My heart quickens at the mere suggestion of it. I am a lady of a certain stature, and I come here to be served.
I have a crush on the waitress, but I'm old, so I feel weird about it.
Mine own heart feels for thou. It's as if we are living a parallel, our lives intertwined. For I too feel a similar experience has enchanted mine own life.
Oh God, don't even get me started on my ex. It was too painful, but you've been there before. It's just not going to work out.
Thou hast thrown me into a fit of rapture. Such a quaint concept thou hast prescribed to mine brain.
You are a doctor and your health care is that good idea.
I beg your pardon, my head flesh is incapable of comprehension.
All right, look, I'm good, but I'm not that good. Trust me.
I shall not blame your head flesh for my mouth's meat's inability to articulate the feelings and words that flow inside of my rock head. 'Tis a fault of mine own.
A problem on my part does not constitute an emergency on yours, even though my trachea and my esophagus are twisted.
Woe is thou! What a terrible situation fate has put thy mortal soul in. Perhaps a pint of cow product will enchant thy present being.
Dang, you sound like you've had a really rough time recently. You know, if you want to talk about it more, I'd love to share some yogurt with you.
The tongue sounds that thy mouth speaks are quite judicious, and I would wish nothing more than to experience the walk that on this earth I have with thou.
That sounds really good coming from you. I have no doubt that I want to go on a walk with you.
And scene! Great job, guys. Awesome job. All right. So for our next game, we're going to be doing a long form. So can I get everybody up here for that? A long form is going to just be a 20-minute long improvised play. And what we're going to be doing is if we want to cut a scene, we just enter in and go like that. And if we want to tap somebody out, they'll come in and they'll say, hey, tap out this person. So cool. For our word of suggestion, I got the word excited. Excited is your word of suggestion. All right, so we get it started with a 3, 2, 1, clap.
Exalt, exalt, a song from me to ye. If I were a bug, I'd be a bee, but nobody can touch a little wee.
Exalt, exalt, a song from me to ye. If I were a plant, then I would be a tree, and upon that tree there may be a leaf.
Exalt, exalt, from me to ye. If I were an age, I would be 3. Much fun I'd have in my young age. 3.
Exalt, exalt, a song from me to ye. If you ask me my pronoun, surely I must respond with she. Upon my face does sit a nose. Oh no, not one of those.
Exalt, exalt from me to ye. If I were a drink, I would be tea. Drink me at dinner, drink me at lunch. Have your in-laws over for brunch.
Exalt, exalt from me to ye. If I were a letter, I would be G. And I'm just that good.
Exalt, exalt from me to ye. I drank 3 drinks, now I have to pee. If I was a small child, I think I would wee. Oh, I'm painting that. It's on purpose.
What?
I'm painting that. It's on purpose. Don't
No, I know.
rub it off.
No, I'm unpainting it on purpose. So I think we
They
could all use
hired me
it.
to paint a mural. Did they?
And they hired me to unpaint the mural because we all need jobs right now. And I just feel like you telling me not to paint, while I understand it's about your art, it kind of undermines my
Is this an exercise?
art. Yeah.
So, can you repeat that, please?
Sure. I don't have a job right now, and my dad is the principal, and so he paid me to paint over your mural.
Well, I'm gonna have to have a talk with your dad because I'm an artist and I will not be squandered
Look,
like this.
I didn't mean to squander you or anything. Like, that's not who I am. I'm not a squanderer. I'm in a tight spot right now, and my dad said, I'll get you a job at the school, and they were going to put me on the janitorial staff, but I was really bad at that. So they said, how about you just try cleaning this wall? And it turns out this is the wall that you're painting. So sorry.
Someone is stealing all of our soup spoons.
I've noticed that.
That would explain the soup forks that people have been using. That
True.
Yeah, and it just feels like it's such a slap in the face considering we are called soups. Like what
Yeah.
what else do they want us to do?
That's true.
Is this someone who's protesting? Do they not want us to sell soup?
I feel like it might be an effort to sabotage our business. Like we're the biggest soup restaurant in town, and we suddenly just start losing all of our soup spoons. You know,
Mhm.
I bet it's that restaurant that only sells chowder, and we're creaming them. Not to, excuse my pun, because cream and chowder. But we're killing them. They're going out of business.
And this is a dire situation, but humor is a good coping mechanism.
It is. It is.
I agree.
Well,
Well, I do believe we should revise company policy. No more than 5 spoons per patron. Maybe. It does seem to be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm thinking is, if people keep stealing all of our soup spoons, we still have all of the forks and knives and regular spoons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what if we start serving something else?
You see, the business model we have is so successful, and people love soup. But can we guarantee that they'll love something other than soup?
I've not known people to be consistent on anything other than soup, so it's really just in this market. I don't know.
Come on, guys, it's worth a shot. No one's eating our soups anymore because we don't have any soup spoons. Our consumerism has gone down 8% in the past week.
What are you proposing? What would you have us serve?
Well, I'm happy that you asked me. I have invented a new kind of food that I like to call Thanksgiving in a pizza.
Henry.
Yeah?
Eat your chowder. I see you're not eating it. You need to eat it. Daniel, you too. I see you.
Look,
I don't eat chowder.
I work hard to put chowder on the table, and this is how you both treat me? Are you joking?
Mama. I'm sorry, I don't eat chowder.
No son of mine is not going to eat chowder.
Well, then why don't you just adopt me to another family?
You know what?
Chowder.
That's the attitude you're going to have?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Adopt me to another family.
There's going to be consequences.
Adopt me to another family. Do it.
I don't think you know how that word works. I have failed in more ways than one. Oh.
Someone's at the door.
Someone's at the door.
Oh.
Are you guys in there?
I'll get it.
We're not here.
Come in.
Daniel.
Hi. I've been looking for a big brother.
You looking for a big brother? Are you looking for a big brother? Be honest.
I've been looking for a big brother, and I only eat solid foods.
Do you have any other family members that I could possibly be introduced to?
It's just me and my folks.
You know what? That's good enough for
My
me.
folks are interested.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
In a lad like you.
Well, hello, Luis, where have you been?
Dad, I found a brother.
No. Is that him? Well, come with us, young lad. Good job, Luis.
Police officer, you're just going to come in my home and take my son? Is this how the police are operating nowadays?
Kind of.
It's fine.
If you
Tag
say
out
so.
everybody except Joe. Son, now that your brother's gone, I just want to say that I appreciate all the work you've been putting in. You've been eating your mother's chowder. I've been noticing you've been helping out around the house. Your brother, he's gone. He was no good.
It's so bad, I don't blame him.
Keep eating the chowder, goddammit.
It's so bad.
I get like, I don't know.
I have a fungus in my belly because I've been eating the chowder.
Son, I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna level with you. The chowder's not that good, but it makes your mother happy. And I love it when your mother's happy. And I know you do too, because you're a good son. Yeah. That's why we kept you. That's why we gave the other boy to the police.
Okay, he left.
No, we gave him... Maybe he did leave. Maybe I'm not a good father. Okay, wait a minute. You're just gonna go when I say I'm not a good father?
I didn't... That was the chowder sounds in my belly.
Eat more chowder while Maybe I should give you to some other police officers.
That'd be fine.
Oh my god. Someone solved the problem.
It's fixed?
Yeah. The math problem that I put on the board each night. Someone solved it.
Well, who do you think it was?
I don't know, but it's done in all of this colorful paint. And it looks like it's half smeared, but it's correct.
Oh. Hey, you, Lurker, come back. Lurker, I recognize you. The principal's son.
No, I'm a different man than him.
He has a bad habit of making other people's work futile.
I'm sorry for touching your problem. I didn't need to solve it. I was trying to erase it, actually, and
You were trying to erase it?
yeah, that's what I do. I was hired to erase things off the walls and chalkboards and such.
This is advanced quantum physics. And you solved the problem of gravity. Even Einstein couldn't do that.
I was just erasing the parts that didn't make sense to me. I don't know. That's just what I do. Sorry.
I'd like to offer you a scholarship.
I mean, I'd have to call my dad, but that sounds awesome. That sounds great. Would I be able to erase other theorems?
Ideally, yes. Ideally, that is what you would go here to do.
That sounds great. I was looking for employment, but if I could get funding through the school, that sounds awesome.
Sorry, we're not gonna like, your school is gonna be paid for, but we're not going to pay you.
Oh, okay.
But like, this school is expensive.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Semester.
I just like money, though.
Figure out what to do with that kid. My research grant's at stake because of this dang kid who is solving all these problems.
Do you want me to kill him?
Did you say we should kill him?
Holy Dave, are you all right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just know what it's like to have your research stolen. Fucking Jeremy. I'm fine.
Okay.
Anyone heard from him recently?
No. Now that you mention it.
Must have transferred. Anyway, so this child, how do we want to? How do you want to do it?
No, I don't. You know what? I don't think the child's the problem anymore. I'm not even concerned about him anymore. I don't want you to know anything about this child.
But
Dave, weren't you the last one who saw Jeremy? You guys were going to dinner the other night at the chowder place.
Yeah, we went to the chowder place.
Spoon place.
Yeah, the one with all the spoons.
Yeah. Yeah, no. He Yeah, he can fit a lot of spoons in his mouth. Like 20. It's impressive.
I don't know if you could feasibly fit 20 spoons in your mouth and stay
I don't-
alive.
I don't think so.
Well, you may be right. So,
Dave,
Dave.
Dave, we're gonna have to take you to the police, Dave. This is
what I haven't done anything.
They've been adopting people. The police have, and I think that it'd be best if you got adopted by the police.
I'm a 26-year-old grad student.
Adoption is very
Of my
lenient
own.
in town. There are no qualifications. They just come and pick you up.
0.
Not here.
Hello, yes?
Yeah.
It's me, Louise. Police.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, Louise police.
Come in,
Come on
Louise.
Louise.
You are hiding. Please come with me.
Dave, come on, don't be difficult. It's what's best. It really
Dave,
is.
it's Louise. She's practically a celebrity. Don't make her wait.
Mm-mm.
I have to get going.
They're not here.
Dave, it's almost
I see
past your
ya.
bedtime. Don't do this.
Shut up. Why do I
What's
still
the
have a
tune
bedtime?
today? My bedtime.
If you can't be trusted not to kill people, you can't be trusted to enforce your own bedtime. It's just how it works.
I didn't kill him.
All right, everyone. I expect that you all brought in your new food ideas like I asked you to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just us.
Yeah.
I brought some ideas.
Okay, so I'll be honest. Everything I came up with just came back to soup. Like I got one that I think might be a hitter, but like before that, it was just like warm water with salt in it. It was water with like chicken in it, but then you take the chicken out after a while, and that's just chicken. Yeah, it was a lot of soup ideas, but I got one that I think's a winner. So
Please
What?
let him speak. Let him speak. Let him finish.
Hear more.
thank you. So here's my idea. You take soup. Now I know I said I started, soup's just a starting point. You freeze the soup on a stick, and then you cover the stick in like breadcrumbs, like you bread it like you would a chicken leg, and then that's it. It's just frozen soup that's breaded.
It's so crazy that you say that because my idea was actually a soup popsicle too. But I'm not going to make a decision. I'm not going to make a decision. What did you bring?
I found a recipe.
Uh-huh.
It says you better get out of that express lane because you're all that and a bag of chips.
We should start serving sides with our soups.
Holy
Exactly.
shit.
And because we don't have soup spoons, we're going to use soup popsicles.
Yeah, like the soup popsicle is like the main course, but then we could just serve like stuff on the side.
Oh my God.
That's why they're called sides, because they're on the side of the soup. Oh, we're gonna kill this chowder place now.
Yeah. Hey, is this window functional?
I want to thank you all for coming to this, my graduation ceremony. I never expected to become the valedictorian of this high school, especially because I wasn't enrolled. I'm 32, and I was only hired to erase things. But the truth is, in this world, you can either solve problems or you can erase them. and I plan on erasing every single one so that they're solved. I will now be taking questions. Yeah.
Hello, son. It's me, your dad.
No, I know.
Okay. This isn't a question, but I just wanted to say that I never thought this is where you'd end up after I gave you that job and then also gave you away to the police.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Thanks. But also, you shouldn't give away people to the police. Next question.
And scene. Great job, everybody. Great job. All right, so for our next game, we're going to be playing a game called PowerPoint Presentation. So what has happened here is I have made a PowerPoint presentation that nobody else has seen before. And these two lovely gentlemen are going to be presenting that PowerPoint as though they know exactly what is happening. So let's go ahead and share that presentation. And we're going to get this game started with a 3, 2, 1, clap.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to our vacuum cleaner symposium. I know that it was hard to get here this year, but we really, really do appreciate you getting here.
Today, we want to ask you the age-old question. Christmas, how early is too early? Featuring Mariah Carey. She might join halfway through the presentation, but we will see.
So one of the key considerations to take into consideration is that you must know where you are. That can determine how early is too early. What is your longitude? What is your latitude?
You don't know them? Just say no. Just tell us no. That's it. Unless you're in Santa Claus, Indiana, in which case it's always Christmas and it's also always Indiana.
You got to know that. Stop asking questions about Santa Claus, Indiana. Yes, it exists. All right, we're not. Yeah. That's not what this is about. Look it up later.
Yeah. No, I've been seeing your comments, Yogurt Man. I know you've been questioning us a lot about whether Santa Claus, Indiana exists. It does, but we appreciate you.
Here it is. Back to the presentation. It's pretty whack.
It's whack.
But that's all right. It's Indiana.
It's Indiana. We're looking at you, Abso.
Yep, specifically Abso Improv Comedy. You guys are the reason that Indiana is whack, as well as Santa Claus, Indiana.
Both things.
Now, back to when is it too early? Now, if you're in Santa Claus, Indiana, you're fine. But is it January? That's the first question.
There's some layover from Christmas. It's not too early because it's also not too late. But once you get to Martin Luther King Day.
Now, don't even worry about Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Once you get to Martin Luther King Day, that's when you got to start thinking.
Yeah. What about February? What do you think?
What about it?
Month of love. Christmas is kind of about love.
Of course, 90% of all, it's the Pareto rule. 80%, in this case, 90% of all love occurs in only 10%, or in this case, a lower percentage amount of all the months.
Yeah. Sorry, that's just the facts. They don't care about your feelings. They're just the facts. Notice that each other month only takes up 1% of love. Maybe.
Except for September. September, yes. No love.
Yes, none for. Yeah. September is neither Christmas nor love. It lives in a pocket universe where joy cannot exist. It gets sucked up. It's like a black hole.
Also, I'm a little immature. Don't look at those.
They're hearts. What's wrong?
Oh, yeah, hearts. Of course.
Yeah. What did you think, dude? You know what? Let's just move on to the next slide.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. March and April.
Package.
Both of these months, not just one or the other. No matter when Easter falls, both of these months are for Easter.
Of course, we can't celebrate your birth and your death because you're not that important.
Yeah, or your resurrection in the same month. Jesus. Yeah, what a twist. This PowerPoint was always straight to Jesus. Everyone who else is watching is unimportant. We're talking to Jesus specifically.
I agree. Sorry. The vacuum cleaners are our name, but our audience is mainly Jesus. We want him to buy vacuum cleaners.
We want him to buy them. His dad is God. He's got to have a lot of money, right?
I would assume so.
May and June.
Just don't be thinking about him.
Don't worry about it. Why are you worrying?
Stop worrying.
Like, you can worry just a little, but
or maybe like rough first draft of your Christmas letter,
but not too much.
Golly.
Yeah, you don't want Santa to screw up. You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure that he gets it right, like so that he doesn't make sure that your mom gets married to an asshole.
Santa's got a big job. There's only so much he can do.
Yeah, nobody asks for a ring, Santa.
So
nobody asks for a ring.
It's all about quality control.
I need a moment.
Hey, it's all right. I'll take over from here. Christmas in July. It's crucial to celebrate Christmas in July. This is the Christmas that I need a baby. That's just a personal note on my family. We're expecting on Christmas. It's going to be wonderful.
Okay.
Hey, way to go at it, Trooper.
I'm back. I'm fine. Soak up that summer sun, Christmas in July.
Yeah, so I was telling him about my presence at the poolside.
Oh yeah, it's a good story.
It is a good story. Well, you know what? We don't have time for that.
Tell it. No, tell it. I don't care.
Okay. So me and my father, we always soak up sun by the poolside. Usually July. There's a ton of other children there because it's a community pool, but we always do it before we have to spend the entirety of fall with Mom and Steve.
Yeah. I don't know why you. One more left.
Hey, are you all right? I
just gotta take one more left. Don't worry about it. No, I'm fine.
Oh, hey, it's all right. Now, do you see that Christmas? All of these states are on fire for Christmas, and just on fire in general.
August and September. I'm back.
That's 2 months. Think about it. And mind you, only 1% of the love for the whole year occurs in these 2 months.
It's a lull. It's a love lull.
A love lull.
Oh my God. I forgot how much we put Steve into this. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
I thought I'd put you in charge of editing these, but I think
I was tipsy when I was editing it. I just skimmed. I had to call my mom and she was talking about how Steve bought a Lamborghini.
You know what? I always thought Steve was cool, and that proves he's pretty cool. I'm sorry.
He's not. No, they don't have the money. He put the house up for it. That's insane. That's insane.
But who needs a house when you have a Lamborghini?
My mom needs a house. Why are we fighting? This is about vacuums. There's only 45 days, 7 hours, 54 minutes, 20 seconds till we can sell you a vacuum for Christmas. And there's no love in September, especially not for Steve. Not for Steve. We counted out.
October, November. Of course, it's time for everybody. Not just me, not just you, not just everyone but Steve. Everybody, including Steve. It's a brackets, not just a parentheses for all you mathematics people out there.
Sure, yeah. Steve can be included.
Now we did say there was a cameo by Mariah Carey. Here she is. Turn on your Mariah Carey. Not sure what you meant by that one. Implying ownership over Mariah Carey, but you were tipsy.
I was tipsy. Yeah. Halloween, sure.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good. Thanksgiving, I love stuffing. I love cranberry sauce. Christmas,
of course.
Just put it in there. Just slide it in.
But it's always important.
Okay, I'll be honest. I'm embarrassed about this one. I'm embarrassed. I told him he did adopt me. He did adopt me back in the day. So in a way, he is my dad, and I feel like this is unfair to Steve. I was clearly hitting the bottle pretty hard at this point. I'm embarrassed.
Was
I'm
that like a
embarrassed.
Siri text to him and it just happened to Siri onto the PowerPoint instead?
It had to have been. I don't know how else I could have typed it so coherently. Christmas movies, all that matters. This is all that matters, folks. If it's a hit, it is a hit. If it stars Candace Cameron, who we all knew played DJ Tanner on Full
Typically,
House.
that's a Hallmark movie. Typically.
Or one of those off-brand Hallmarks that happens on the other channels, Lifetime.
Of course.
Netflix's version of Lifetime movies. Really, anybody from Full House will do. What about Gretchen Wieners?
That was me. I just wanted to say Wieners.
I knew it. You with your hearts. You with your pointy, weird little hearts. The Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls. Okay, so let's. I forgot about. Sorry, I forgot about this graph. Christmas movie quality. No one important. It's a 10. Barely. Our scale goes from 0 to 40, just to be clear.
It's a very linear model. So
yes.
The one on the independent variable scale is, of course, anyone in Full House, then DJ Tanner, then Gretchen Wieners. It is a slope of 10 for each consecutive edition of important people. Now, if you were to say add Morgan Freeman in there, our scale might bump up to 50.
Yeah, he might get a 50 out of 40.
You never know. That's how statistics work. You always extrapolate outside of your target region.
But finally, let's get to the Christmas timeline. Christmas joy. Wherever Santa Claus is, 100%. Sometimes more in December.
Now, if it's over 100, that means Morgan Freeman's in it, like we just established.
We established that.
Of course.
And it means that Steve actually might not be. He's not that bad. He spends your mom's money in weird ways, but ultimately he loves her and he supports her emotionally, and that's something that she needs, and you just got to respect that.
Of course. Now, of course, none of you idiots have questions. You of course, we
refuse to accept them. Sorry.
Just buy the vacuum cleaner and leave. All right, we're
buy our vacuums.
That's just how it works. Also, here's a thing. French friend. Also, what fish have? That's pretty common.
We know French.
Well,
good night to everyone. I'll give Steve a pass on this one. I wrote this still when I was tipsy. But fuck you, September. Good night.
Still fuck September. Yeah, I agree with that. So, if you're in the market for vacuums, bye.
Bye. Our vacuums.
It ain't no lie.
It ain't no lie, baby. Bye.
And scene. Great job, guys. Great job. All right. So we are going to move on to our next game, which is Return Window. Can we get our people up here for Return Window? So for Return Window, what's going to happen is we have an owner of a shop, and the owner of that shop is going to be getting returns from these three people of things that were defective that they bought from their store. So our shop owner is going to please mute themselves. Make sure you cannot hear us, Zach. All right. So for Joe, you have a Bop It that yells that it hates you. It always yells, "I hate you." For Owen, you have a Barbie doll that eats at the dinner table with you. And for Kaylee, you have a book that when you open it up, bees come out of it. When you open it up, bees come out. All right? So let's go ahead and clap Zach back in. All right, Zach, what kind of shop are you running here?
Hang on. It's the San Diego Zoo. I own the San Diego Zoo. This is welcome to my shop.
I love it. All right, we get every game started with a 3, 2, 1, clap.
Oh yeah. There's zebras somewhere around here. This is like there's maybe otters. Yeah. Welcome to my shop. Hello, good sir. Come on in. I'm in the middle of a zoo.
That's wonderful, but I don't think the otters are gonna be able to help me with this.
You seem to have some kind of a defective product of some kind.
Exactly. Thank you. I tried to return it on Amazon, but it was just like, why can't like what's wrong with it? And apparently putting "it's mean to me" is just not enough.
It's mean to you? Okay.
Oh God, it's horrible.
It's mean to you, and it seems to fit in your hands. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun party thing. Like you can do it with your friends. Like I wanted to like twist it, pull it, push it, but
it's a bop it that's just mean to you.
Yeah, and it just says this really strong word that like it's just like I you, and I hate
It's
saying
the bop it that says it hates you.
Yes, exactly, and like I'm gonna say it. I hate it. And
That's
so
okay. Hey, the San Diego Zoo is a safe space. I'll take that from you. I'll give it to.
Get it the hell away from me.
I'll let the gorillas just smash the fuck out of it on a rock.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day, zookeeper.
I own the zoo. Thank you. The nerve.
Excuse me, zookeeper.
I own this fucking zoo. Yes. Hello.
I bought this and I hate it. I don't want it anymore.
Okay.
Listen, I wanted companionship. That's what I wanted, but I didn't want an equal. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay.
Okay.
Is
it small? It looks like it's small enough to fit in your hand right there. Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty tiny.
She's okay, so it's a she. Okay.
Yeah. But like, listen, mealtime is me time. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know why she thinks she has the audacity. I don't know why she has the audacity to like participate in mealtime with me, but she does. So.
Okay. When you say mealtime, are you using her to eat?
No, I would never do that.
Okay.
That would be gross.
But she thinks she's your equal.
Well, okay. She doesn't like have like thoughts of her own, okay? I just wanted like something to take the place of companionship. I can't keep a pet alive. I can't keep a plant alive. I don't want a significant other. So I came and got her, and I don't know what her deal is, but she always just, every night when I'm sitting down to like have a meal, she's just like there. I don't know why.
Shit. Is she some kind of like utensil? I'm sorry, my eyes are bad. The zebra's peed in my eyes.
It's fine. I mean, she's been around a long time. So she's had a lot of jobs, in her lifetime.
Yeah.
She's, a pretty classy lady. You would think she would be a nice dinner guest, probably.
She's a classy lady. Okay.
Yeah, but I just don't want her at dinner with me. I get it. That makes me a jerk. She's been president. She's been like a scientist. She's like, I don't know. She has been a collector's item many a time.
Is this a small person?
You could say that maybe. She does not have flesh. She's very plasticky.
Okay. Plastic.
I had many of her when I was a child.
Is this a small? Oh wait, is this a small? Like, is it like a Barbie doll of some kind?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, sick. Sorry again. The zebras they peed in my eyes. I can't see.
No, it's totally fine. The life of a zookeeper, man. I get.
I own the guy. Okay, never mind. All right, so it's a sentient Barbie doll.
Well, I mean, I guess, but just like my main issue with her is just every time I sit down to eat at night. She just thinks we're gonna do it together. That's not what I want.
So she's a Barbie doll that like thinks that she gets to eat with you.
Like that's pretty close. I just don't want her anymore. Can I return her?
Yeah, I'll take her right now. I'll hold on to her.
All right, great. I'm gonna leave. Have fun keeping your zoo.
Thank you. Hello. Welcome to the San Diego Zoo.
Thank you. Well, I got this in a souvenir shop, and I was not aware I'd be taking any of the exhibits home.
Oh, okay. So did you take an animal home with you?
Yeah, but not on purpose. I was
Okay,
just
no.
trying to learn a little.
I wasn't trying to accuse you of anything. I realize you're holding something like this. Is it
The
like a book?
history of zebras.
It's a book about zebras.
Yeah, that's what I thought. When I opened that up, I just swarmed.
It's a book that like creates zebras when you read it.
No, that could have been something though, but no, when I open it, I just ow, ow,
Oh, it's
and then
like
they don't
bees.
fly back in until I close it.
Is it like bees or some kind of like insect?
Yeah, precisely bees.
It's a book about zebras that creates a swarm of bees.
Yeah, not
Okay.
cool.
I'll take that right back. I'll go put it in our insect house and just like leave it open, I guess.
And scene. Good job, guys. Woo! All right, so now we're going to move on to our final game of the night, which is Sex With. So the way Sex With works, you'll catch on pretty quick, but essentially we just get a single word of suggestion and make sex jokes about it. So for our first word of suggestion, we have cat food. So, cat food. Sex with me is like cat food. 3, 2, 1, clap.
Sex with me is like cat food. It can either be solid or soft.
Sex with me is like cat food. It's only for cats.
Sex with me is like cat food. It smells like fish.
Sex with me is like cat food. People spend way too much money on it.
Sex with me is like cat food. There are commercials about it that have very catchy jingles that get stuck in your head.
Sex with me is like cat food. It's stanky.
Sex with me is like cat food. It's really hard to tell if the cats are enjoying it.
Sex with me is like cat food. If the cat hears the can opener, then they'll come running because they're excited. Sorry.
I liked it.
Yeah, that's
a good one.
I liked it.
All right, so we're going to go on to another word. Our next word that we're going to do is going to be plastic bag. Plastic bag is our next word.
Sex with me is like a plastic bag. A lot of times people get asked if they want it at the grocery store and they almost always say no.
Sex with me is like plastic bags. It's part of the reason the environment is dying.
Sex with me is like a plastic bag. It's featured in a lyric in the song Firework by Katy Perry.
Sex with me is like a plastic bag. You can find it at the grocery store.
Sex with me is like a plastic bag. If I sit on your head for too long, you'll suffocate.
Ha ha. Sex with me is like plastic bag. Don't put too many heavy cans in it because you will break the handles. And that's just a fact.
Sex with me is like a plastic bag. There's a lot of it in my room, but it's all just for me.
Sex with me is like a plastic bag. There's a lot of it in my kitchen closet, which you wouldn't expect, but it's all in there.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do our final word. Our final word is going to be butter. Butter is our final word. So let's go ahead and get that one started.
I didn't have anything.
Sex with me is like butter. When it gets all hot, it gets all slimy, and I guess people like it that way.
Sex with me is like butter. You cannot have a Thanksgiving meal without it.
Sex with me is like butter. Starts with butt.
Sex with me is like butter. I love it on top of a stack of pancakes.
Sex with me is like butter. I like the way they do it at Olive Garden, where it's always on the table, and they got these little aluminum foil packets to keep you in. I feel safe inside of an aluminum packet while I'm having sex.
Jesus.
Sex with me is like butter. It can be greasy.
Sex with me is like butter. One time I was out to dinner with my friend Julian, and he dared me to eat one of the pre-wrapped things of butter, and I did it, and then he paid for my meal afterwards because I did it, and it was romantic, ? I don't know.
Sex with me is like butter. You can pay for it at the store, or you can get it at home for free.
Sex with me is like butter. If you're lucky, I'll shove the whole stick in my mouth.
Sex with me is like butter. It's just curdled milk, I think.
Sex with me is like butter. Whenever it's not that, everybody's like, I can't believe it's not.
Sex with me is like butter. You gotta churn it.
And that's it. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen.
Gross.
Thank you all so much for coming to our show. We had so much fun putting it on for you. We really hope that you guys had fun watching it. So thank you so much, and we will see you all next week. Thanks.
Bye.
You're the one I love.
Bring the beer in.